Joining me now via satellite from New York City is Mr. Tom Djokovic. He's the CEO of XsunX Incorporated, stock symbols XSNX. Tom, good to see you again.
It's great to be here, Don.
Well, Tom, usually I'm having the opportunity of speaking to you side by side. Of course, your company is headquartered in California. You're out there in New York. Why don't you tell us again what the company does?
Well, Don, we're in the solar module manufacturing business. We're building a factory actually up in Portland, Oregon, to build what's called thin film solar modules. The factory will produce, once it's up and running, it'll initially produce about 200,000 modules a year. We hope to grow to close to about 1/3 modules a year once we have it fully optimized.
Well, now, of course, we've been following your company for a number of years, watched you grow from a research and development operation and now to a revenue operation. You announced a sale here recently. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, yeah, Don, it's exciting. We've been working for a little over a year now with a program we called our pre-sales or pre-production reservation program, and we've attracted a lot of companies, installers, and integrators into that program. And what we've done since then is we continue to market with these people. And we're now starting to convert some of these reservations into actual sales. So we were able to announce our first sale contract last week. It's for delivery of 5 megawatts of our solar modules in 2009 with a value of approximately $13 million, and I think there's another 10 megawatts of solar module deliveries in calendar year 2010. Which should be about another approximately $24 million in contract value. So we're excited. We're hoping to be able to announce more in the future. But, you know, we've been kind of trying to cherry pick people to sell to, because obviously a lot of demand. There's a lot of people interested in entering into these programs with us. But we're trying to validate these companies, make sure we're doing business with companies that have a track record of growth. They've been in the industry for a number of years, and they have a trajectory plan that we can monitor and see where they're going, and that the growth of the business is there, and there's going to be a demand for the modules when we're ready to deliver them.
Well, Tom, how satisfying must it be for you as the CEO of the company to see it now at this point? You've watched it through the infancy, through the research and development. Now you're actually reporting sales of the product and pending sales of the product. I mean, how does that all feel?
Well, it's exciting times, but we're still in the middle of the factory build-out, so there's still a lot of work at hand here, Don. So, you know, we're continuously excited. At the same time, every day, every week has its challenges. You know, right now the current credit markets, the stock market, there's a lot of pressure. You know, some of the companies that we were talking to for potential sales may not be able to follow through because of some of the credit issues. You know, one company in New Jersey had a $200 million equity line specifically to build solar projects. I think that got pulled out from underneath them. So at the same time that it's an exciting time for us, and we're in the midst of, you know, up to our elbows in work trying to get the factory done, at the same time the current situation is making it a little bit more challenging than we'd originally. Obviously, no one predicted this, but obviously it's creating some challenges.
Well, let's chat about the factory in Oregon here for a bit. How are things coming along? When do you expect to possibly be online?
Well, the factory's coming along. We're arguably a little bit behind where we anticipated being right now. Part of that's tied to liquidity issues in the market. You know, we can't move quite as rapidly as we like to. Our equipment is actually, the equipment itself is under construction. The various vendors are at different stages of completion. We actually have I believe some of our laser systems are scheduled for delivery in December. So a number of the actual components to manufacture the solar modules are on track. And you know, we're still looking at 2009 being able to go ahead and produce and deliver modules. That's our goal, and we're doing everything possible to continue that. I mean, the exciting thing about where we're at right now is what we're doing right now is specifically building a factory to actually fulfill orders, rather than before building the factory and looking forward to making sales contracts and looking forward for orders to fill. So that's the exciting thing that's going on right now, really, and that's what's got the whole staff up there pretty up as far as what we're accomplishing.
Well, Tom, you must feel like you're in the right space at the right time. The incoming administration is very bullish on solar power. Well,
they claim to be. You know, candidates make a lot of promises, although I think the general consensus throughout the entire renewable sector is that Obama is going to be very, very good. His administration is going to provide a very strong infrastructure, strong business economy for renewables, and specifically solar. We think we'll see benefits resulting from this administration specifically for our business. Obviously, I think we just got to see the current market conditions settle down a bit, and I think you're going to see a tremendous amount of projects come into play. You know, the most important thing is that utilities now can monetize the federal investment tax credit, which they couldn't do before. And that 30% tax credit for utilities, I think, is going to drive a lot of solar installation growth from the utility side in 2009 and 2010. So although we may not see the demand in the orders right now, but I think you're going to see a tremendous amount of growth and demand there, and that's just going to make it very, very good for us, a very strong environment for us.
XsunX, XsunX. Tom, exciting story. Thanks for the update.
Thanks for having me again, Don.
Take care. Well, be sure to join me on the Money Wrap radio program as we talk about how long is this recession going to last. For more information, go to moneywrap.com. Call us right now, 888-259-4449 for free information and mail about our featured guests. When you do call, be sure and ask to be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. Again, 888-259-4449, or visit us at moneytv.net. That's our show this week. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next time.